Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano and I'm back with more Star Wars Force Link action figures. Today we're going to be looking at Jyn Erso from Star Wars Rogue One, or is it Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, I guess is the correct way to say it. This is it. This is like the first no, I guess that's not true. I was about to say it's the first non-Last Jedi figure from this toy line of Force Link, but it's not. We've done plenty. We've done some from A New Hope, or I guess technically Return of the Jedi. There was a Han Solo and Boba Fett. They weren't in Last Jedi. Yeah, so this isn't it. This is the first Rogue One action figure released in this line, but it's not the first from a different movie other than Last Jedi, though it does have the Last Jedi packaging. Now, speaking of packaging, let's take a look at the close-ups here, like we like to do. Okay, so first off, you will notice that red Star Wars logo from all the Last Jedi toys. I do like that picture of Jyn. I think it looks really good. It's a nice painting. It's definitely not like an actual picture, but it's like a Photoshop paint style. Very nice. It's got the crystals I used to think were kyber crystals, but are actually crate crystals. There's a little shot of Jyn in packaging. It says Force Link activated. Jyn Erso Jedha, Disney Hasbro, choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3. Why? Because they'll try to put her up their nose, or at least that little blaster. I think that whole blaster could probably definitely go up a nose, and I'm not suggesting that you do it. Don't put blasters up your nose, please. On the back of the package, if you see, it says Star Wars logo again. There's a little demonstration of the Force Link. Where Force Link to activate sounds and phrases. What else we got here? StarWars.com, Star Wars Hasbro. Wait a minute. This little French thing usually means that 0 to 3 sad babies approve of this toy. I tried. I really tried. Let's see here. Disney Hasbro. There we go. It says the figure includes 2 accessories and instrucciones. Alright, very nice. No blurb. Nothing fun to read. That's our package. That's it. Now, one thing I did want to show you guys. And a little Force Link. Let's get that out of the way here. Oh. No. Okay. So, we've got our Force Link set up to the side. Look at the packaging. Notice, this figure is literally the same figure as this one. This one comes with something else, a weird little blaster, which I didn't appreciate from that line. But just look. They're the same figure. And get this, if you bought the Jedha Revolt pack, you also got the same figure. I believe this is the one from the Jedha Revolt. Jedha Revolt. And if you bought this big ol' AT-ACT, which I definitely did, you can tell here I customized my own. There's a link up above and a little card up there if you want to see me customize this thing. There's a whole video I did on it. But if you bought that one, then you get another version of this same Jyn Erso action figure. This time her pants are white, and she didn't have a scarf. So those are the 2 differences. But these are all 4 of these. See if I can put them all together here. They're all the same figure. They're all the same figure. The only difference is this one makes noise with Force Link. This one came with a scarf. Oh, and her little blaster just fell out of her hand there. This one was the one from the AT-ACT, so she doesn't have a scarf. This one does have a scarf, and I never opened it. And it was called Sergeant Jyn Erso Jedha. Whereas this other one is Jyn Erso Jedha. So she wasn't quite a sergeant in this version, but she is here for some reason. Interesting. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm going to open this thing up. Let me just put my figures back over to the side. I don't know that she came with this blaster. I don't know why she has this extra blaster in her hand, but she does. As you can tell, this is going to be my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 6th Jyn Erso action figure. I've got my whole Rogue One collection set up on display here. I do have an extra U-Wing, and I do have an extra TIE Striker? I can't even keep them straight anymore. There's so many different TIEs. It's not the Silencer. I know that's Kylo Ren's. TIE Striker. But I'm going to open this thing up. I don't have an X-Acto with me, so I'm just going to do it with my handy hands. Maybe I should have got the X-Acto, because there's some tape on the end there, and it's giving me troubles. You know what? I'm not going to keep this. I'm just going to let this massacre the box. Do it. Why be gentle? Why be gentle? Do you guys like seeing the Force Link instructions? I usually don't show them off because it's a lot of the same. And if you watched any of my other Force Link videos, you know exactly how this works. You put it on your wrist, like so, and then you pick up your figure, it starts playing the noise, and you can move it and tap it and make different noises, which is cool. As it mentioned, it's a very, very basic action figure. It's one figure with 2 accessories. They're counting the scarf as an accessory. So it's got one teeny tiny little blaster. And again, it is the same figure as the other one. For comparison's sake, I never opened this one, but because I opened my Force Link version, I'm going to keep this one on the wall, the Rogue One version. I have a couple other Rogue One toys that I never opened. So they're duplicates, don't worry. There's a couple that I never even got to on this channel. I never did a review on the U-Wing. If you guys want to see that, let me know. Also, coming up this week, for sure, is going to be Lieutenant Cephala, Jyn Erso, and I already did Raditz when I did the thing about the phone call with Steven Stanton. But here, for now, enough about them. Let's get into this thing on Jyn Erso, not Sergeant this time around, but just Jyn Erso. Here are the close-ups. Let's see. Okay, here we have two different Jyn Erso action figures. Can you guys tell which is which? Do you know which one is the Force Link and which is not? Because they're pretty much the same figure, same sculpt. This one, again, here's the extra blaster I was just mentioning, so I guess that gives it away. Otherwise, though, this is like, they are pretty much the same. The face looks a little bit different. Paint applications are a little bit different. Which one do you like better? I'm going to spoil it for you. This is Force Link. This is Jedha Revolt. Which one do you like better? Again, the ribs on the socks are just about the same. Slightly different coloring on the pants, as you can tell. These look to be a little bit darker. These are a little more green. I'm trying to get away out of the way here. But everything else looks like right on. Just about the same. I think the scarf is even going to be the same sculpt. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that scarf looks to be the exact same sculpt. Back of the legs look the same. Everything about these figures is the same. So if you already own one and you're not a fan of Force Link, then don't pick this one up. I don't think it's worth picking up if you already own... Like, I almost didn't even want to open this because I already have like 3 versions of this same... Oh, we got interrupted. Because we have 3 versions of this same figure already. The only reason I wanted to open it up was more for you guys, so you guys could see what the difference is. Because I feel like I'm doing a little bit of a community service here when I get these. But we should move on to the Force Link. We should actually hear what Jyn has to say. I removed the little blaster because I don't want it falling out. One thing I guess I should note is the blasters are a little bit different. Let me show you that real quick before I do the Force Link. Sorry, I hate to keep it going back and forth, but you guys deserve to see this stuff. So there it is. The one on the left is the Force Link blaster. The one on the right is the old one from Jedha Revolt. Very, very similar sculpt, but definitely a different type of plastic that they're made up of. Notice my little dirty table where I do painting and stuff. Sorry about that. But there you go. There you go. I want to be as thorough as I can with these things. Alright, now that you guys have seen the blaster, I've knocked over some action figures because it wouldn't be a Dano channel video if I didn't. Oh, you know what else I'm going to do? I'll do it later. But for right now, it's funny. I was actually pulling the scarf off the wrong one, but I'm going to pull the scarf off of both, and I'll show you that after we do the Force Link. Just so you guys can see. But let's do the Force Link right now. Let's hear what Jyn Erso has to say. There we go.
Rebellions are built on hope. Okay, on my lead.
Rebellions are built on hope. And it's not the same quote from the movie, I can tell.
Rebellions are built on hope.
Because in the movie she says it more like, rebellions are built on hope. Like that instead of like, rebellions are built on hope. Sounds like one of the Beatles.
A squad is headed your way.
A squad is headed your way, okay.
Okay, on my lead.
Okay, on my lead.
A squad is headed your way.
A squad is headed your way. I don't remember her really saying that in Rogue One. That doesn't stick out. I listen to a lot of the movies in the background while I edit and stuff, and that vocal, that dialogue or quote or whatever doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, on my lead.
That one, a little bit.
A squad is headed your way.
A squad is headed your way. Maybe when they're on Scarif.
Okay, on my lead.
Okay. Blaster sounds. More blaster sounds.
We can stop them. We can fight this.
We can fight. These are new dialogue.
We can stop them.
It doesn't sound anything like
We can
Jyn.
fight this. We can stop them. Okay, on my lead. We can stop them. We can fight this. We can stop them.
I want to hear an explosion. Almost all of them have an explosion.
We can fight this. We can stop them. We can fight this.
Okay.
We can
I'm not
stop
hearing
them.
an explosion.
We can fight this.
So, overall, pretty good figure. I think we've heard everything we're going to hear out of her. Pretty good figure. I like, if you don't already have a Jyn Erso, then yeah, if you can find this one, pick it up and get it. I did see it hit actual stores not too long ago. I ordered mine from a website a while back, and I've just kind of been sitting on it for a couple weeks now. but just because I didn't know what the distribution was going to be like with these. Sometimes with these newer figures, they'll never show up, or it's just all over the place. So here's what I'm going to do. I want to show you guys the sculpt of the head real quick. That way we can compare it. Okay, so the one on the left is the Force Link. You can tell by that dot on the foot. The other one does not have it. But look at the head sculpts. This way you can see the full head. Which one do you like better? The Jedi Revolt, which is on this side, or the new Force Link version? The eyes are definitely different. The head sculpt is just a little different. But like I said earlier, I feel like the bodies are all the same. Her hair's definitely reddish. More reddish in the Force Link, while the other one was more of a brown. So it's something to keep in mind. But they are different faces. I don't know if it's an improvement. I feel like the Jedha Revolt version looks a little bit more like Felicity Jones than the newer version. I like them both. I think they're both very good, decent-looking figures. I want to know, which one do you like better? Do you like the other version, the Jedha Revolt, or do you like the newer Force Link version? There will be a little link down below for an Amazon link to this figure if you want to purchase it yourself. Anytime you do any shopping using one of my links, just full disclosure, I get a little percentage of whatever you spend. So whether you buy this figure or you click on the link and you go buy other stuff because you get sidetracked, because that's the way Amazon works, whatever you end up buying in that session, I get a couple pennies of whatever you spend, and it helps to support the channel, and it doesn't cost you anything extra, which is why I like using it. But if you are into wanting to support the channel in any way, I do have t-shirts, I do have hats like this for sale on my Spreadshirt shop. There's always links down in the description and all that good stuff. But guys, I'm turning it over to you. I always do this backwards, I always do the other one. Thumbs up or thumbs down? What do you think about this toy? If you like it and thumbs up, please comment below and tell me what you like about it. Maybe you missed out on the Rogue One toys. Maybe you're like, yeah, I want that one, because I don't have a Jyn Erso yet. But thumbs up or thumbs down, I want to know. If you don't like it, also comment and tell me why. Give me good reasons. I want to know exactly why. But I think that's it for now. I think that's all. Before I go, I got to mention, shout out to the Sad Baby Squad. You're the ones who show up first because you've already subscribed. You've already tickled that little notification button, and you get a notification every time I put out a new video. So you're the ones who always comment first. Hashtag Sad Baby Squad. And I appreciate you guys so much. So if you haven't already, subscribe. Get yourself some notifications. That way you can come back and check out all the other Rogue One videos that I'm going to be putting out this week. And more. There's going to be way more always Star Wars content. I got Jurassic Park old school from the 90s action figures I'm going to be reviewing very soon. As soon as Jurassic World comes out, we're going to be doing Jurassic World 2 figures. I've got Jurassic World, the original action figures I can go back and review. So there's a lot of cool content coming to the Nano channel, and I want you guys to be a part of it. So there you go. If you want to dive in a little further, use hashtag SadBabySquad or tweet me pictures of your collection, your skills, your crafts, whatever you're into. I want to share it here in the video. That's it. Oh, you know what? Maybe you guys can send me a clip of you ending the video by saying, quote, "May the Force have with you," and goodbye forever. End quote.